if she got hit by lightning, caused me so much pain. Oh, if she got hit by lightning, causing me so much pain. I said, don't worry about my baby working outside in the rain. Outside in the rain. That song was written in Destin. I actually remember when that song was written because it was just making stuff up. And it was raining, and it was over in where the old Kmart used to be in Destin. Everything's the old shut down Kmart, where Sears used to be up in Fort Walton, but Kmart used to be in Destin. Right down there was a coffee house. There was a coffee house called Java and Jive. It was in the 90s. And there was this, she wasn't, the owner, I remember her name was Jenna. But there was this other woman, she's more about my age. And I can't remember her name. But she's more hippie-like, you know. And so it was raining one night, and there was kind of like tonight, you know, there were a few people there. So but it was like an upright, a spinet piano, and I was just playing that, and the lady said, "Sing me something, Joe," and I started singing, "I worry about my baby working outside in the rain," because there was a bucket truck out there. Something had happened, and they were doing something with the wires, and I was just imagining that was my baby, you know. And most musicians, you know, have working partners, and So I thought that was apropos. And she said, you need to make that a song. You need to make that a song. So I did. So I need to thank her, whatever her name is. I'm going to thank her. Right now, I'm going to thank her. Oh, yeah, this is cool. And who knows, we might just make up a song. We might end up making a song up here tonight. Who knows? But all these so far I've written. This is another song. Actually, I've given this woman, she doesn't want her name mentioned, but I give her songwriting credit on this. Because she's the one that gave me the idea. So if they give me the idea for a song and they give me a couple of lines, that's how I co-write songs. I don't sit down and co-write. But I've known her forever. I've known her since 1992. And so she lives in Destin now, and you know, what's that, Mountain Drive? There's a little contingent of homeless folk that sit at the bus stop and stuff like that and walk around. Then they walk down to the docks and stuff. Nice, sociable homeless folk. And she called one Walking Jesus. And so she kept emailing me things, like I texted things. She says, like, I saw Walking Jesus at the bus stop. And I saw Walking Jesus, I swear she said the Radio Shack, because I put it in a song and I wouldn't have thought about it. And so the thing I liked about it, it kind of reminded me about mythology when I was about in 8th grade and you study mythology. And I always liked those stories where the Greek gods came down and, you know, they kind of test folk out. They'd be out there beggars and they'd be on the street and they'd be hurt. And if somebody came and helped them, sometimes they'd punish them just for helping them. But, you know, they were fickle gods. That's the Greek gods. They were fickle gods. But a lot of times they helped them, you know, made them demigods or whatever, you know, half man, half God, you know, that kind of thing. Or sometimes they get together, you know, like Hercules, you know. Hercules is the result of humans and gods getting together, commingling. So I thought it was, like that. And so I like those stories. And so I'm thinking of the homeless folk as walking Jesus. And got me thinking about this. And she gave me a couple of lines, and then I write a verse. And she gave me a couple more lines, and I write a verse. And this is called Walking Jesus Blues. I saw walking Jesus where the buses stop. He didn't get on board because he's walking Jesus. I saw walking Jesus at the music shop. There he struck a chord because he's walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, walking Jesus blues. Well, I saw walking Jesus loafing with some fishes. He didn't stay long because he's walking Jesus. I saw walking Jesus doing up some dishes. Nothing there went wrong because he's walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, walking Jesus blues. Walking Jesus said, follow me or follow somebody else. If you're of independent mind, you can follow yourself. Treat other folks the way you want to be treated. Tell those dirty jokes, but don't be conceited. I saw walking Jesus at the Radio Shack. He's looking all around because he's walking Jesus. The cop came in a screaming, put your hands behind your back. Threw him out of town because he's walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, walking Jesus blue. I saw walking Jesus with a cardboard sign. He couldn't sit still because he's walking Jesus. Said, I'll work for water, then I'll turn it into wine, and then I'll have my fill because I'm walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, walking Jesus blues. Walking Jesus says, Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Jew, it doesn't matter to me. Why should it matter to you? Oh, what's the next part? I don't know. But it's Jesus goes the wealth, to you goes all the labor. I saw walking Jesus make a peace sign with his hand. He didn't stick around because he's walking Jesus. Walking Jesus doesn't have to stand and make a stand. In his silence he's profound because he's walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, walking Jesus blue. I saw walking Jesus make a peace sign with his hands. Well, there's some message in there. I can't remember what it is now. I know it's heavy duty. That's probably why I forgot it. I haven't sang the song in a while. So apologies, I hope are accepted. I'm going to end it now. Jesus, walking Jesus, please forgive me. Walking Jesus, walking Jesus blues. Walking Jesus, walking Jesus blues. Thank you so much. Yeah, you notice I forgot when it really got biblical. I forgot the verses. It's kind of reminded me, I was raised Roman Catholic, kind of reminded me in catechism. When the nun came in and said, she called me Joseph. Joseph? Joseph? And I was supposed to remember something, and I didn't remember it. So the song is probably fitting as an example of how far I've come. Yeah, I can't blame that on age either, because I've been doing it since I was 6 or 7 years old. All right, well. Hey, Butch, how you doing, man? You know, this is going to be informal, so, you know, after you relax, have something to drink or something. If you want to get on one of these drums here, man, you can. You can do that then. Oh, yeah, hey, man. And then I can play this little instrumental thing I wrote for Franco. Whenever you get that out, okay? Yeah. All right. And this is supposed to be to help fundraise me for going to Memphis. I got my board covered because that's the Blues Society covers the board, the gas, and I got breakfast covered because they cover breakfast too. So I'm in full disclosure. So it's just getting there and getting back. And getting dinner. Getting some of that fried chicken up in Memphis. Maybe. Okay, this song is called 15 Kisses. Huh? We're not going to break anybody's legs. No. You just look like an enforcer there, Butch. So I want everyone to understand that's not going to happen. This is called 15 Kisses. It's I venture a song into not social media, but at least the message department. What is it? Facebook Messenger. I was texting a woman. She texted me back. She's a very nice lady. I've known her for a long time. But she texted like 15 kisses, and then there was one teardrop. And I said, "Man, that's a great song." And she said, "Good, use it as a song because it was meant to be the other way around." 15 teardrops and maybe one kiss, you know. Because we're not like partners or nothing. We were having a little argument, philosophical argument. I thought she came to my way of thinking. But of course, in the song, it's not as interesting if I talk philosophy. So I have to, in the song, talk a little bit about love. It might be wishful thinking. I don't know. I was nervous until now. I'm not really nervous. Just forgetful. There we go. "15 kisses in one teardrop. I wonder if I'll miss it when the crying stops. I've been so close, yet I'm still so far. She took the t-shirt, didn't want a cigar. 15 kisses in one teardrop. Went through 15 horny toes till she found her prince. Now a story goes, it's been a happily ever since. Said don't give up when the going gets hard, and keep them bodies buried in your own backyard. 15 horny toes till she found her prince. What they say,